So the other week when I was scrolling on Pinterest, I came across a drawing, or at least I thought it was a drawing, of a girl, and when I clicked on it, it wasn't actually a drawing, but a picture of a figurine. That was the moment when I discovered a punk rock girls group called Peach Riot. And oh my goodness, y'all, I'm in love with them. Just look at them! Y'all cannot tell me that they don't look and remind y'all of Powerpuff Girls, which is literally one of my top 10 most favorite TV shows of all time. And if you disagree, I'll meet you out back. Just kidding. Peach Riot also reminds me of My Little Pony, the Friendship is Magic series specifically, which is the best series in the entire franchise. I love it. Another one of my top 10. Now that one y'all can disagree with me on because I get it, cute ponies isn't everyone's cup of tea, unless you're a brony. Anyway, I will not allow slander against Powerpuff Girls, which are to me the literal definition of girl power, without the slightest ounce of cheesy or corniness. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna lie, I think I shrunk a little in my seat when I saw that scene in theaters. Back to the topic at hand, Peach Riot consists of 3 girls. Gigi, who I'm currently drawing right now, is the leader of the group. She is the lead singer and guitarist. Poppy has the keyboard and bass and is my favorite member of the group because she's just so pretty. I love the off-white / long blonde hair she has, and she seems like the calmest and most ethereal. I literally knew what the word was, but I forgot it. But I'll pop it up. This is what I mean. Of them all, of all of them. On a side note, if you look at her character sheet, it has a list of things she likes and hates, and one of the things she hates is annoying people. But if you look at the bottom of that crossed out, it says GG sometimes. That's literally so funny. That's like a cute little detail that makes them feel more real. The fact that she finds her friend and then you're annoying. And finally, Frankie, who is the drummer. Even though Poppy is my favorite, at least in her design, I find I'm more like Frankie, not just because we both got some melanin. She likes fantasy gaming and reading, and she hates rude people and answering the phone. But no, for real, I can't stand answering the phone at my job. It always makes me go on side quests to find items that most of the time I know we don't have, or trying to find someone that has the information I need to even answer the question the customer has. So I resonate deeply with her hate of answering the phone. She even has a switch on her character sheet. Oh. I always wanted to learn how to play the cello, by the way. As a matter of fact, I even had a dream about playing the cello last night. It was a guy and a girl that were apparently my friends. I had no idea who they were, but the guy looked good. They both played cello, but the guy gave me his so I can test out how a real cello felt like. The funny thing was that you know how cellos are supposed to have like a bow that you play with? Well, tell me why he had a little puff of what looked like a guitar pick made of putty and clay. It was like a little stub. It worked though, but why didn't he have an actual bow? It was so fun being able to play the cello in my dream. The guy asked me why I didn't already have a cello and why I'm waiting to buy one. I told him, which is honestly my real life reason, I want to wait to see if this is something I'm really going to invest in before I spend like $1,000 or $2 on, or at the very least at least about $300 on a cheap one. But the main reason is because I don't have enough evidence of if the cello really sounds like the way I want it to. What I mean is, every time I try to find a video or watch one on how the cello sounds, they're always playing it in a high-pitched violin-like sound, and that's not what I want. I used to love the cello first and always wanted to play it, but when I heard how beautiful and deep the cello sounded, I fell head first into love with it. Think of the deep cello sounds from the Legend of Korra pieces. But I'm wondering if the only way I can get those deep sounds is from having multiple cellos playing at the same time. I'm more than likely just not doing enough research, to be honest. I also have to take into consideration if I'm going to try and teach myself or find a teacher which is honestly a little difficult right now because of work. Because since I live a bit away from the city and most likely any cello teacher is going to be in the city, it's going to be a lot trying to drive 2 hours to and from the city and try to make it back in time for work. And doing that multiple times a week, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm quite fine with trying to teach myself, but which is honestly what I've done with my art in Japanese, but I'm a little skeptical with trying to teach myself self-study with an instrument. I don't really want to learn the wrong stuff and sound absolutely dreadful for years, all because I didn't know what I was doing. Maybe I just need to find and watch a lot of videos of people learning the cello by themselves to give me the motivation and belief that I can do it too. I feel like it's easier to learn the piano by yourself than any stringed instrument, but what do I know? Anyway, that's my dilemma with the cello, but I really want to go buy a cello right now. Anyway, can anyone give me some advice on self-learning and what instruments do y'all play?